You could buy both of those back at base without having to risk losing a Rapier and losing your first game of the group stage. Like, we're about to crack the 1 hour mark, and by the looks of it,
He's going for it.
This game's still got legs.
Is
this it? Red time. Red time.
80 viewers.
Real men walk here.
Okay, they're going for the fight now, and he's hiding his Divine. He doesn't want to show it to lane creeps.
Yep.
Keeping it secret. Keeping it safe.
He's still going to be different. Like, it's still going to be careful. It's daytime. So vision is quite far, and then someone has to come down the bottom lane. Like right now, the Satyr of the Gyrocopter is the man who's doing the
I don't think I've ever
work.
seen a Helm of the Dominator do so much work in one game. Like, it's been scouting Roshans right and left, stacking and defending the Ancient. Like, it's actually feels like one extra hero on the side of LGD here.
How long does it take for Ember Spirit to get pinged out by C9? They're killing the creep wave so quickly, they'll take Cloud9 to be watching the creep wave die to understand what item maybe
For all we know, they could already have just said it.
Yeah,
but,
without actually pinging it.
But it's very common that you just ping in a reaction when you see the Divine. So
do we also look... Okay, imagine this game goes on longer. Before we actually start this fight, let's do some hypothetical. Do you hold onto the Blink Dagger as an Ember, or do you get something like BKB, or maybe even another Daedalus?
I don't think you want BKB in this game. I don't think that's the play. I think just go more damage. You could switch in your Blink for more damage. Or in a very late stage, you could let someone else buy a Linken's and put it on you.
Would you also think about Monkey King Bar, considering there is a Solar Crest over on the Undying? Is it worth it
I don't
just
think
for
so.
that?
No, I don't think so, just because of that. Because you try to kill everyone as Ember, not one specific guy.
Well, Sleight of Fist, and V dropped down to half of his life
from
that. And they also managed to catch Misery out of position. Zhao with the Light Strike Array, Laguna Blade, well, okay, he died so quickly to the Ember. That was just Sleight of Fist crit coming in there.
I mean, Ember is just doing work when he has this Daedalus and Divine. The single targets is extremely strong from his Sleight of Fist.
Yep.
It is really, really dangerous. And if they ever dare to stack up, the Battle Fury is going to remind people that you can't do that.
So how does C9 end this? Like, the 5-man movement with initiation to a big fight seems to have been their way before. Can they still do that, or should we look into a split push?
I'm not sure. I think they need to win a team fight still, so it's all about the initiation. Find the right point of initiation with the Queen and the rest. But one thing that I question, Queen has 13 armor. With a full gear cap, she did not go for a Assault Cuirass, she did not go for Shivas.
Yep.
Against this form of physical DPS and a Dazzle,
yep.
I think they're honestly in a dangerous spot because of itemization. Sure, they have their Assault Cuirass on their Razor, but you definitely need as much armor as you can pump into this lineup. The
interesting thing, though, like, if you watch the way Fader plays most of his previous team fights, it's just been this nuke down the supports. Like, it's like, okay, I got to kill Leader, I got to kill Dazzle. If I kill them, we should be able to win the fight. If it's worth my life, we go for it, and then Envy rolls through the rest.
Yeah, he lets the Batrider go on the Gyrocopter, and then he goes on the Dazzle, so that Dazzle cannot save the Gyrocopter. That's pretty much their play. That's how they take the fight. But at this stage of the game, it's, you know, you need something, of course, to stop the Dazzle, but can you commit the Queen to that? Can you actually? I think Lion has to find his way in there. Speaking of Lion, look at his item build. This is really strange to see.
The day gone late?
Really strange to see him pick up a late...
Oh, Bone 7! He's actually got it! That was the full Satanic.
That was so huge. Very nice clutch play by Bone 7.
He
was
coming.
So close to being punished as well.
The hilarious thing is that if you looked at what LGD were doing, like they moved the Courier up so they could see on the high ground. The Tusker knew he needed to de-ward it out as well, but they still walked up and did it that way. Like you could have actually had the Courier on the left side.
They're going to capitalize. Yeah, they're going to capitalize on this try and go before he gets to Satanic now, because they know it's purchased, so probably no buyback.
But the Aegis only has another 30 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, if you wait until the Satanic is up from the Courier, you're just going to lose so much from that.
But if you also push and you lose your Aegis the more, Envy might find himself in a real rough... Because he's in the... They're not ready to push.
Envy's a big boy. He will handle.
Is there anything on the Courier which you can take back?
I think you honestly have to go now.
He's just to mock him. He's buying Satanic over on the Dire Courier right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the money for it, though. He's short by 250. So there goes your Aegis burn.
Yeah, they were just waiting for Aegis to be removed and get the Satanic on Envy and then go. Because if you just wait for the Courier to respawn, you're going to lose so much. And right now, look at Gyro. No buyback and still the same items that he has had for the last 15 minutes.
But you got Ember with a buyback. I know if he dies, he's lost the Rapier. Yeah. But still, he was doing a lot of damage even before the Rapier came up.
Oh, he's terrifying, for sure. It's more the fact that if you wait, he's terrifying and Gyro is terrifying.
Yep.
So you have to, you know, go when it's still manageable, because we're just above an hour right now, 62 minutes in. And as I said, you do not want to go into a 92-hour game, something like that, against LGD's lineup.
But it's Cloud9's
You straight up don't.
Cloud9 love these late games.
No, C9 don't.
They don't like this one. But in general, they find themselves in 2.5 hour games.
Yeah, about that.
Here they
Some
come.
techies, maybe.
Cloud9, well, the tombstone drops on the mid, and there's your lasso. He found Yao,
Oh,
so
he got
Tusker being pulled back out again. Where is your damage, though? Like, you've got Fader attacking the melee racks on the top, and then start a Fist Searing Chain with a Blink Dagger up. Fader has to BKB himself away to safety. They still haven't gotten rid of the tombstone. Now Siler will come in and do the job.
Yeah,
So the top racks remains, the mid tower remains, and Cloud9 also triggered the Eye of the Storm.
They got the pick off, but it's just a Tusk. He has his buyback as well.
Yep.
And they use their Flaming Lasso, which means they can't control the gyrocopter in the next fight. So they're just being very, very cautious in their approach, and this is allowing the gyrocopter to slowly make his way towards buyback money. 1,600 to go. It is very expensive to buy back 1 hour plus for a gyrocopter.
It really is. At the same time, though, you look at C9's buybacks. Because of all the purchases they're doing, they've got 3 buybacks. Batrider, Lion, as well as Quap. It's the Razor where you kind of need to have him multiple times over, because once the Quap has triggered a refresher orb, what more does she really bring to the fight?
Yeah.
Because you don't have the mana as well.
That's... Yeah, you do have the mana in the end.
I suppose
it doesn't cost mana.
when you got a 3k pool, maybe
Yeah,
you do.
you regen very fast with the refresher. He has 42 regen per second, so
yeah.
that still makes up for it. But as you said, he doesn't bring much in the continued fight. He's about a quick pick-off.
So far up, they jump in, they go for Bone 7 with a snowball up. They still haven't found the kill yet, and the stun Yao, Shallow Grave will be protecting him. The Finger of Death as well as the Dagon wasn't enough to kill off Yao, but Envy's right next to him. The Glimmer came and forced up away. Yao will survive. They keep the Tusker up, and now Shao Wei Fader wants to throw the ulti out. He'll bring down the leader, but Eternal Envy, still the main man in the front lines. And Misery, a double stun on Silent MMY. They fall with the Hex, but now Fader under the tier 3 tower, punched up into towards the air and crit it down. 4-6-1.
The top racks.
That's all you need.
Top racks are dying.
It's fine. Cardi, is he strong enough? Yao, okay, Yao's not actually strong enough to fight this. He has a snowball to get away from the rest of the creep wave, whilst Ember Spirit killing up the rest of Cloud9. You might lose melee racks, but you still hold the mid. You're not up against Megas, and the Ember remains alive through all of this.
Yeah, they won that fight very convincingly. No buyback as well on Eternal Envy. He bought the Satanic before this, so there might be the knowledge on LGD as well that the
80-second window.
Yeah, that's a big window, dude.
Okay, maybe. Is this just when you go like all the way?
I mean, he can keep pushing the bottom lane, and he has travel, so he can join his team.
Yep.
So definitely he can join up.
Well, that's probably what he should do, considering we're 65 minutes in, and this tier 1 tower is still alive on bot lane.
65 minutes.
It would require one hit from an Ember Spirit to kill this thing.
That is impressive, actually, that tier 1 tower. I hope it never dies. Never die, you beautiful bastard.
Even with the GG call.
Yeah, even if they lose.
Well, so Siler's going to push the tier 3 tower. Here's the BTs coming in, so Ember Spirit will join it, and we actually get another Divine Rapier purchase. It's on the courier, so they're coming for the tier 3 tower.
That's his backup rapier.
It looks like, though, LGD will take the mid-racks. It's worth a fallback from this point, though, unless they think they can go for more, and actually they're going for more. The Lincoln Spears can be triggered now over on the Ember Spirit. They're taking up the tier 3 tower.
18
looking
seconds.
for the melee racks on the top. Bone 7 jumps in. He drags back Siler. Bone 7! The damage coming in from Ember. Yao will punch him down. The Sonic Wave was nice, but the damage is negligible. They'll actually get even more kills, more time. Envy's alive in 3 seconds. There's your Dagon going to work. Critical item from Misery. But the melee racks, they really want to have this dead. They're taking care of the creep wave. And the tower, the racks, Siler still going at it. He's got to get away from this one. He takes out the melee and then the blinking. Misery, dead and burning, right from the Ember Spirit. Fader still on the front line. Silent MMY. Where's that Ember? He's running away. He can't really risk coming back in here again unless he loses the rapier. Or do they feel like they can take this? Envy's on the front line. Fader actually trapped. There's no BKB for 2 more seconds. Siler will drop, and maybe, are you still going to stay here? Here comes Tusker. He goes for Fader, throwing him up into the air. The BKB is up. Snowball protecting. The Sigil still going to drop, and he rolls over towards Envy. Blink Dagger, 2 more seconds. Too long on cooldown, but the Shallow Grave from MMY. Ember Spirit back in again, going for Fader. Spirit jump, Spirit Ball. He takes it out. Envy will still be tossed around like a rag doll, but maybe he's going back in again. The creep wave actually hasn't ended. Where is he going? He's actually going into a place that is not his own, into the tree line to TP back to base, and he is home safely next to his backup rapier.
Yeah. I was actually thinking he was going to the stash to pick up his second rapier there. It was possible. He could have returned it on the courier at home. But, okay.
You see his maneuverability during that fight. I almost don't want him to drop the Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
That's doing so much lifting.
That's why I was saying like he will probably drop the Lincolns before the Blink Dagger in this game and just let someone else buy an extra Lincolns.
Yep.
Or even the Battle Fury. At a very late stage, it's all about killing heroes.
And killing Roshan. This is the first Roshan LGD get to take the entire game.
Yeah, if they get this Aegis, this is really nice. Drop the drums on Gyrocopter.
I think you wish you'll be gained, man. That tier 1 tower's dying to just a creep wave in a moment. But Ember Spirit's got to get there. Like, he can Spirit in and he'll find the damage, but who's coming down? Notel, he doesn't have Tombstone available, just throws the ward, so they cannot stop this Roshan.
Oh, they will try, though. They know how bad it will be if they don't.
They're right underneath an Observer Ward. Bone 7 jumps in. He found Xiao Wei. Slider Fist in chain, making so he can't drag him back any further. The Shallow Grave keeping Xiao Wei alive. He does have Force Up and Yule Scepter, and with a cooldown, they bought some space. Eternal Envy turns on the BKB and the Satanic, so no extra life steal in a moment. He's trying to get the kill. It's not enough. Xiao Wei, MMY keeping up his captain, and Sylar even in more trouble. They might want to have that. The fight's gone so long. The Tombstone's back off cooldown. Now down the high ground. They need to bring this down. The support's doing the work. So there goes your Tombstone. Eternal Envy. He's going to drop. Maybe he's here on the front lines. He found the kill. It's a death gold. 66-66 going after Big Daddy Notel. Throwing him up. That's going to be Yao doing the work. The more TV's a populous Misery. Maybe he's hunting him down. Burning him. He'll use the cheese to stay alive. And Notel, where is this damage? We're split to two different sides. Misery. No, it's a crit.
Oh my
it was
God.
almost 2K. 1968 in the crit for that one. Cloud9, they're backing up with their tail between their legs.
Yeah, and they have nothing on the lineup of LGD right now. This is gonna be brutal. They have buyback available on Razor. He has to do it here. Can't just let the enemy take your entire base.
This will be
Actually,
it.
they have the tier 2 bottom, but they're still just gonna go